Let's talk about these gender reveals. As promised now, another gender reveal taking a tragic turn over the weekend. I know you've seen this on your Instagram feeds, your Twitter accounts. A plane in Mexico taking a nosedive, killing the pilot after dropping a stream of pink smoke above cheering guests over the weekend. A California couple. Take a rewind for a second here. A California couple was charged with manslaughter and arson after their 2010 gender reveal sparked a massive wildfire that ultimately killed a firefighter and torched close to 23,000 acres, 5 homes, 15 other buildings. Let's bring in NewsNation media analyst and Mediaite.com founder, editor Colby Hall. Colby, I'm sure you did just like me. When you saw this, you put it on replay, trying to dissect it all. Second by second, your initial thoughts when you first saw that video?
Well, I mean, I have to say, honestly, my first thought was like, what a sad tragedy and what an unnecessary tragedy. And then I thought, if there was as clear a sign as ever that we need to sort of slow down this trend of social media promotion, gender reveals, this is it. I mean, people are dying because of these gender reveals. And gender reveals are entirely a trend that has been born from social media, Instagram and TikTok. I'm old enough to know that, like, we didn't used to do these things. And now there are generations that feel you don't have a baby unless you do a gender reveal, which are now deadly. So it's sad, but maybe this is a clear sign that we should stop this trend.
Yeah, I felt terribly sad for that pilot, his family. I believe, if I have it correctly, he's in his young 30s.
Right.
When you watch this, do you place all the blame on the couple? Do you blame partially the pilot or his company for saying, yeah, we'll come through and we'll crop dust, your 20 guests in the backyard? I mean, is it a mix of both? Where do you place the culpability here?
Well, the pilot and they're looking for business, and I'm sure that this is just a tragedy that they've done a million times. The couple just thought it would be a fun, interesting thing. I really blame sort of us as a society that thinks that now this is a pretty normal thing that doesn't really count or doesn't really matter unless you memorialize it with this sort of over-the-top kind of doing better than the guy before you and announcing the gender identity of your child, which again, I'm going to quote my friend Charlemagne, who said that when you've made good decisions about friends when you've never been invited to a gender reveal party. And I also never been to a gender reveal party, but I guess that's because I'm of a certain age. So, also I think younger generations feel that you need to memorialize every sort of normal thing, whether it's engagement parties or gender reveals, and capture it on video. And maybe this is something that we should just sort of slow down.
Yeah, I take it back. I've been to only one in my life, and that was enough for me, I do think. So at any point, what's it going to take, I guess, for couples to tone it down? And do we ever see the pendulum swing the other way, where we're not living in this world where everything is for clicks and for likes and for views and for retweets?
I mean, clout. You're chasing social media clout. And I would love to say that this is a trend, not just gender reveals, but doing this sort of strange this is symptomatic of a larger problem. That is, people need validation by putting videos of normal day things online to sort of feel like they are part of something larger. And I feel that fills a hole that previously was sort of sated by, going to church or being part of a community, school, and that has largely gone away. And so we get this false sense of community by getting clicks. And I would love for it to go away, but I feel sadly that the genie is out of the bottle, and we're just sort of trying to make our way of what makes sense with this whole new technology. And sadly, we're now capturing things that are deadly. Something as innocent and as well-intentioned as even a gender reveal. So I would love to say that this is going to end. I'm afraid it's just going to keep going.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that you are correct. But yeah, we've lost sight of the good stuff in life, and it's all for show. It is all for show now, which is terribly unfortunate. Colby Hall, thanks for joining us, and go enjoy your Labor Day.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.